All right, it is Friday. We're back. It is Monster Train night. Let's get going. As you can see, from what I mentioned, was the last stream for Slay the Spire. Dark shirt, blindingly white. A lighter shirt, it's a lot better. There's still room for improvement, but I look like I'm not a beacon for Gondor right now, so that's a plus. But the cats have abandoned me right now because I think my wife is getting some crafts out of our closet, and they are very interested in that. So maybe I can lure one of them over to get comfy. I'd like to do it without treats because, as you saw last week, that was a bit of an issue. But I don't know. Maybe I can get one of them over. I guess I have to use treats. Oh, Mikey, psst, psst. Come here, buddy. Good boy. Nope, you're not getting a treat. You're just getting pets. We're gonna try treatless runs now. Oh, he doesn't care. No, they're more interested in what she's got going on right now. So we'll get started and we'll see if we can't get one of them over here. Eventually. So what do I want? I mean, I want to stick with the random as we climb the Covenant ranks because I feel like that is, I don't know, fair in a sense. Like, it's better than me just picking the clans that I'm best with and just steamrolling, even though I'm still having kind of a, like, it's still a challenge, don't get me wrong. But also, we haven't had like Awoken primary in forever, and the one we did have on Covenant we died on. So like, part of me wants to do Awoken, but we'll do random and we'll stick with the consistency. We're on a 3-win streak, which is nice. I say that I'm probably gonna lose it now, but you never know. We might hog up a little. All right, it's been a while since we have Stygian primary as well. So we're going, and we've never had the Stygian Exile yet. We haven't had them as primary, so this will be interesting. And we have the really hard boy with the melee weakness. Okay. So, oh, come on, buddy. Oh, he's scratching. He may or may not join us, but he's scratching. Take your time. It's all right. You want to come up here, buddy? Nope, he just came to scratch. All right. So we have Talos, who we enter with Sap. She applies Daze on Strike. Awesome. Bell. Let's see. Add Scourge cards to your hand. Okay. So you put garbage in our deck. But at least you don't imbue with Rage or Spell Shield. And then we have the Seraph, the Patient, who gives us melee weakness. Okay, well, we got 2 Ice Tornadoes. I like Ice Tornado, but we kind of have to lower its cost or increase its damage to make it like worth expending all of our energy or all of our Ember on like when we draw it. Hornbreak, I always love to see. Getting through armor is really great. Crystalline Seeds, apply 6 Frostbite to enemy units. Okay, so that just applies it to all enemy units, and we only get 1, but it consumes. That's really nice. What else do we have? Okay, so apply Frostbite 6 to the front enemy unit, discard a card at random. Okay. So discard synergies can work. What is that, like Titan's Tooth? I think, or Titan's Bane, whatever it is. And can't gain Shard 1. Okay, so we need to figure out which way we want to build him, which we've never gotten. Rage does not decay on friendly units. Playing a spell deals 2 damage to a random enemy unit on that floor. Rage not decaying is nice, but I think we got to go Token of a Traitor, because with our champion being an Incant Lord, we're going to be playing spells. It was the Dark Shirt problem. Yeah, that's what I figured. Playing a spell, dealing 2 damage to a random enemy unit on that floor, that's gonna pay dividends, at least on the early, like in the early fights where the enemies have like low HP. What's the matter, buddy? Come on, get comfy. Come on, there you go. Good boy. So, and can't gain Shard 1. Revenge. Apply Frostbite 1 per shard to enemy units. Split was antagonizing him. Aw, are you okay, buddy? Was she being mean? Was she being mean? Do you just need to lay down and be my cat for the night? Or incant, gain shard 1. Action. Triggers at the start of this unit's turn. Okay. Deal 3 damage per shard to the front enemy unit. Oh, and there he goes again. He heard something interesting. Okay, so this... See, this applies to enemy units, so it's going to apply to all enemy units. So if he gets hit, it's going to apply Frostbite to every enemy. But he's also only got 15 HP. Plus we have to play spells in order to make it work. Or well, I say make it work, but make it work properly. Gain shard 1. But deal 3 damage per shard to the front enemy unit. Like, I don't know. I'm trying to, like, I'm just running it through my head which one I really want to do, because we're going against melee weakness, applying daze, and who's the middle boy? Middle boy is, well, middle girl is Fell, and they just put garbage in our deck. Like 3 damage per shard can build to a lot of damage to the front enemy unit though. If we want to kill all the units, then we can do it on this, but with this he has to get hit, and with that he can die. I think we can do this, and then I think we start with this, and maybe on the next upgrade, if it offers this again, maybe we'll want to go that way. But I don't like the idea of him only having 15 HP. Because I don't think he's going to live long enough to make that work in a... I mean, as he gets upgraded, like as he upgrades, I'm sure he's going to get, you know, significantly more HP or do significantly more Frostbite. I've just never played it as him before. Like this... It's because this is only to the front enemy unit. If we have like 3 enemies, yeah, we're gonna ice the first one, but then the rest are just gonna go up. You know what? Let's go Frostbite. I really like the and I mean, when we play a spell, it does do 2 damage to a random enemy unit, so it is gonna like ice these guys, you know, as long as it hits them. I'm just thinking, like, as long as, you know, we keep them alive, which, I don't know, it's gonna be tough. We could probably kill everyone on this floor. Do I want to play him up front? I mean, up front, but like, case in point. So he has... So he would apply 2 Frostbite to all enemy units when he gets hit. So the thing is, if I read this correctly, he's going to apply 2 Frostbite every time he gets hit to all enemy units. So if he can survive, he can apply a lot of Frostbite. Oh wait, hold up. I want you to die. I need your money. That works. And yeah, it's like, and we can do this, and luckily we have Token of the Traitor, and we can just kind of ice those guys. Have we really drawn like no train stewards? Okay. I guess we want to put train stewards behind you. You know, we could play this down here, but we'll be all right. So he's gonna hit it once and die. It's like I gotta fix that. Okay. Any more enemies? Oh, we got you. Okay. Why not? We could play all of our train stewards. They would do what? They could do a little bit of damage to you. I want you two to die, because you're gonna probably make it to the pyre no matter what. But if I can play, does it matter? I don't think it matters. I think we want you to die. Play you. We'll do 20 damage. That's fine. You guys are all gonna die, or well, the little ones are gonna die anyways. But I guess we'll just keep doing it. You know, we should have played Ice Tornado. That's on me. But we got Frostbite on him at least, and this. He's not dead. Now we play Ice Tornado, and now he's dead. A little weird. You know, that could work. We could put a Mollusk Mage with you. It'd make our spells, or make our damage spells do a lot more damage. We could make that work. I wonder if it doesn't apply to that. I can already tell you it's not going to apply to that. And I think we go Vent. It's more spell, more incant. We can play for 0, still get the incant, and even then, I think we still get the extra bonus from as long as we get Mollusk Mage out there. What do we want here? Well, we can't play a Demon Fiend, so I guess we're gonna go with an Alpha Fiend. And we're gonna don't really want to give you quick. I mean, it's nice, but I really want you to have like multi-strike. I want you to have multi-strike and HP if possible. Give me multi-strike. Endless. Dang it. Do I want to give you endless? Not really. I do want you to have HP though. I can make you endless and use you as a... No, because we kind of need him to take damage in order to get the revenge trigger for Frostbite. So we can gain armor, like, but you don't do anything. Oh, where'd you go? I mean, you do 5 damage, you have 3 HP. Like, I don't know, like, endless. Is it even worth it? An endless Mollusk Mage, like, we could put him in front of our champion, but he's not going to do any damage, so he's just sitting there. Like, all of his damage is coming from his revenge trigger, at least currently, unless we directly give him buffs, which we're not going to do because we don't have any cards to do that currently. Are you too loud? No, you're fine, at least to my knowledge. This is kind of a bust. I mean, Quick might have been nice on the Alpha Fiend, but like Quick multi-strike, but he needed HP. We might want him to be endless because, like, just because of the melee weakness that's going to happen on the final fight. So, like, if he dies, we can still play him, but I think when he dies, he loses his damage. It might not. It might persist through the combat. I haven't tried that yet. But you know, for the final fight, I do think we need like some like unendless unit, which could be you. I mean, we could make you endless just because, for the simple fact that I feel like on the final fight we don't want him to have melee weakness. We want him to tank as many hits as possible to apply as much frostbite as possible. So I think it either goes Alpha Fiend or Mollusk Mage. How much capacity do we have? We have 5. You're 2. So we can play you and the Alpha Fiend on a floor. Or we could play you and the Mollusk Mage. That was kind of a bust. I think if we'd have gotten multi-strike, that would have been a lot stronger. Non-enemy boss units get +4. I think we can handle it because pretty much all the enemy you sweep, so that kind of sucks. All the enemies have like 1 HP, save for I don't know, like the bigger boys, but you know, we can kill these guys with spells. We can play this. We can play the 2 of them. play you, get a kill, and then that will also get us a kill. I think we have to kill you though, so you don't get haste. Do we want to put you up here? No, because we want you to get incanted. So I guess we'll do this. We'll make you endless. Kill you. So you're taking a hit, but you're endless, so it's okay. That's kind of your job. We're gonna torch. Ooh, how do we want to do this? Torch you so you don't get hasted. We can vent for one and kill all of them. Or we could just play Frostbite for 0. It would kill one, but the other one would have to die to Frostbite. And he would still take a hit. And we'll do it to you. There we go. I think we play these just to... Worst one I could have discarded, but just to get some shards on him. Oh yeah, you sweep, that's right. Now, I could hit you. This will do 60 damage, which is nice. Alright. Okay, you're dying. That's good. So we got super lucky with that. I was hoping it would hit the haste, but did not. My magic power, we don't need another one. I don't want a draw discard because that's just replacing itself. Yes, it's a spell. Yes, it gives us an incant, but it is kind of like this will be more useful to us. I don't really want any of these. Like a multi-imp has potential just because of the 5 damage to enemy units, but that's going to get outscaled like ridiculously fast. We could take Inferno, but I think it's going to be a dead draw almost every time we play it, so I don't think we take any of those. If anything, Ascend. Okay, now here's something. And can't gain Rage 2. Or a Horned Warrior or Cold Celia. We could go heavy Frostbite, but then we'd have to, if we put you on the bottom floor with our champion, we couldn't put the Alpha Fiend there, but we could put the Mollusk Mage there, or we could take the Nameless Siren, put her down there, either in front or behind of our champion. And she's going to get a lot of incant triggers. I think that's going to be nice. I think we want incant synergies. Stygian, Hellhorn, Duplicate, and Spells. I don't really want to duplicate anything right now. I could duplicate another Alpha Fiend, and if we get 6 capacity, we can just have 2 endless Alpha Fiends. But I don't think that's worth it. I think we get more right here of the potential to gain or upgrade our spells. You gaining armor is nice, but the melee weakness is what I'm afraid of. Just because he's just gonna make everything die, essentially. So we're gonna have to find a way to output a lot of damage to those enemies so that we don't suffer from the melee weakness, which is going to be very difficult to do. So we're either going to have very powerful spells, very powerful units, or units that it doesn't matter if they die, because they can come back or one way or the other or something. Right now you're a dead draw. Would he be a dead draw in the future? Potentially not, but I want capacity more than I want. I want capacity more than I want Ember right now. So maybe magic power -1 or holdover. We have like a holdover event, and maybe make it cost -1. So like we can play it for 0 and do 2 damage to all enemies, or we could or one of these guys, just constantly apply frostbite. Oh no, it's only frostbite to the front enemy unit. That's right. We want frostbite to all units, which would be nice. We could do a holdover ice tornado and make it cost 1 less. It would cost 2, which isn't great, but it is 60 damage to a random unit, or well, 20 damage to a random unit 3 times. I don't know if it chooses a single target and then if it kills them it moves on to another one, or if it's like each specific attack is going to hit a random unit. That I don't remember or don't know. I would love to remove consume and then give you holdover. That would be awesome. We do a holdover horn break. Make it free. And holdover, it's free piercing damage, which is good. Or we can make it holdover and give it plus 10 magic power to where it do 15 piercing. We could kill those enemies with like high armor really quickly. There are options. We could apply spell weakness. It would be free. Spell weakness is useful. I don't want to make one of these a holdover because they discard random cards, and I like consistency. I think we go either vent. I think we either make a free or make a holdover vent that we can hit all enemy units with for free. Like, or we can hit it for whatever we need it to, really. And we can just give it magic power. We can play it for nothing and do 10 damage, 12 damage. Kill 2, it'd just be 10 damage to all enemy units. So it's a free incant. As long as we don't discard it. I think that's what we want. And give it magic power. You coming up here, buddy? I was about to call for you, see if you wanted to. He's a good boy. You gonna lay down now? All the excitement from earlier subsided? He's a good boy. And cost 1 less, I think we want to put on Ice Tornado. And we can't reroll, so okay. What are you gonna give us? Hey buddy. This is like Pyre Health? Or Pyre Health or money? I will lose Pyre Health. I will lose Pyre Health. I wanted to lose money, but we didn't have enough. Rage adds an additional 1 per stack. Yes. Now I'm really happy we took the Nameless Siren. So she's gonna gain rage. No, hold up. It's rage adds +1 per stack. Okay, so rage adds. Is it already calculated? I think it's normally +2 per stack, but I think it's already been calculated into this, so he's gonna get +3 per stack. So making you beefy multi-strike, quick multi-strike, something that keeps you alive and lets you hit more than once would be very nice, because you can do a lot of damage. None of the bosses are going to purge our buffs. Days sucks, but what if we? No, I think we. We can put you here. Like, we can play this, get 2 kills. Play this, and it would get 2 kills, but one of them would have to suffer the frostbite. Because it would discard this, because I want to play our Alpha Fiend. I could play our Alpha Fiend at the front, but I want to play our Nameless Siren. I could play our Alpha Fiend right here. Let's see, we enter with Daze, right? Friendly. Oh no, we enter with Sap 1. Okay, that's fine. But she applies Daze on strike. Okay. I think so. You would take kill 1. Oh yeah, it's just spell weakness. It's not damage. So kill 1. Kill a second. So you would take 10 damage right off the bat, and I don't like that. only we had like, if only it's like Rage 2 and like a little HP, that would be nice. Oh, and there he goes. He hears some more noises. Oh crap! What would be the right decision? We could let him burn off the rage, but this guy needs to get the incant. We could put you at the bottom, play these, get some kills. You would get a kill and take. You know, you can deal with taking damage. We can play you up here. You won't get the incants off the bat. But see, that's the whole thing. Is he needs incant triggers, which means we kind of need to play him where we're going to play our spells, which we're probably going to play him right here. Okay. Why are you not? Oh wait, why are you not hitting? Oh, because you're going to hit first and daze him. I get it. Okay. Okay, so you're taking 10. You're going to be at 5 HP. Not great. We have our vent, we can ice you. Now it's a matter of how we play this. We want you. Do we want you up front? I think we do, to keep you alive. Or to keep him alive. And I want to play you up here. We can pierce you. Gain in rage. Okay, you're almost dead. See, this is what I'm afraid of. Is the units we have that are good, aside from our Alpha Fiend, don't have HP. Put you here. There we go. That's fine. I think we do this to get more incants. So do 18 damage. Or 2 plus 18 damage. It's gonna do 20 damage, excuse me. I think we can survive to put our train steward there. So he's not dying because he's getting incant armor. So pretty much we have to get as many incant energies as possible because he's gonna die to one hit essentially. So if we can survive long enough, you're gonna get hit, or you're gonna hit with a revenge frostbite once. We just need to play a frostbite for one here. Or not frostbite, we just need to play event. So with that, put you here. You're not dying. We can play our event, or do play the... We want as many incants as we can. As we play this, I think we play this, so we can play, like, we're guaranteed to get 3. Because if we play Vent and then Foregone, because we're going to be out of energy after we play Vent, then we play Foregone, if it discards the other one, we're stuck at 2. But if we play the Torch, then we're going to be sitting pretty. Good stuff. And we're going to do that just to give you armor, give you rage. Okay. I don't know about this. You're not dying, but you're only doing 2 damage. That's fine. Frostbite, which is nice. Piercing. This will do 28 damage to a random unit 3 times, which is good, but I want more incants. Like, I think the incants to give you rage are going to be significantly better as far as damage is concerned than just playing this once. Or, well, it'd be 2 as opposed to 3. Okay. There we go. So, if we can find a way to keep you alive, like in a big way throughout these hard fights, I think we're going to be in a good spot. It's just, we need to get through this fight, and that's going to be tough. I think We shouldn't have put a train steward here. We should have. That train steward should have died. That way we could have played him up here if we needed to, because we're going to need to, unless we can get you killed. We can play this. It'll do a lot of damage. We can go Ice Tornado, Torch, Vent, Foregone Power. I think is what we want, because this is not going to kill you. This probably will. Actually, let's do that just in case. Okay. We're going to Vent, Foregone Power. Now you're dead. Wonderful. We actually made it work by giving enough armor to our stinking mollusk mage. Where's Mikey at? Ooh, now this actually has some draw to it now. Ascend enemy units on this floor. Wait, what? Can only be played on the pyre room and on the floor below it. No. Transfer all frostbite on this floor to a unit and then double the amount of frostbite. I think we want this. Splits asleep in her bed. Well, where's Mikey at? Okay, so we have a thing here. What should we do? We can have our 2 sirens. We can have like our champion and the sirens. We can have the Siren of the Sea up at the front, being a tank, hopefully at least, assuming we get. Well, we'll have to see what our champion upgrade is, but I think it's a toss-up between Guard of the Unnamed and Siren of the Sea. Siren of the Sea gains and cants like nothing else. So she potentially has a lot of survivability. Putting Endless on her would be nice, I think. It would help with being melee weak. Guard of the Unnamed is nice, because he also gets a lot of incants of armor, which keep him alive. But it doesn't really help out the damage aspect, and we want damage. I think we gotta go Siren of the Sea, and we gotta go Capacity so that we can play the 3 of them on the bottom floor. He's keeping you company? Well, I want company. I want my kitties. Come here. I'll just shake that real quick. Come here, buddy. What you doing? I know I tempted you. I'll give you a treat. I know. I'd be a jerk if I did that. No, hey, but you know better than to do this. Let me get your treats. He's gonna like kill himself trying to get to this bag. Okay. Now, everyone gets 1. Here you go. And here you go split. Good kitty. Sorry about the crackling in the mic. I'm sure that was enjoyable. Now, in return, one of you have to stay here and keep me company and be my good luck charm. I think we gotta go here. The money, the pyre health, and the potentiality for good unit upgrades is too hard to pass up. A large stone. We can't give it to the Alpha Fiend. Alright, so now this becomes a problem, because I want a large stone on one of my units. However, because it helps they hit harder, they have more HP. However, that 1 capacity is going to be a big problem, because I want both of them. We could give it to you, and you do more damage, and you have HP, and you resolve, and you gain armor. He launched. Good boy. He's laying down now. Oh, well, he's cleaning his feet. I really think one of them needs multi-strike. I don't want either of them to necessarily have the large stone, because that could be nice. Purely because I want all of them on the bottom floor. Good boy, get comfy. I think I'm gonna want you to have the HP, because your HP is going to scale. You can kind of sit in the middle, or it might be more beneficial to have you at the back. Have you at the front, have our champion in the middle, have you in the back. I think is how I want to do it. We're going to give you HP. We're going to sack the large stone and miss out on Endless by 10. Gain Rage 7. We can put it on you. I mean, that's what? 3 per stack. That's 21 damage right off the bat. No, we need to save those upgrades for something better. We can get armor 20 and have that so you gain 4 armor on every encamp, but we're not going to play you on the bottom floor, so you're kind of useless. Dang. Our RNG on that is it's having a hard time. Okay, here we go. This just significantly increases your HP. So this makes you invulnerable until we give you 4 shards. So phase is we cannot attack and we cannot be attacked. What's the, like, really, what's the downside of this? Like, okay, so on this one, he has 50 HP. Good stuff. He still does no damage, and his revenge trigger is what the whole skill is built around. This, he is useless until we play 4 spells, right? If he has 4 stacks of shard, we remove phase. Okay, all we have to do is play 4 spells, which we do in like 1 to 2 turns. And if he's in the middle, he's not getting hit and applying frostbite anyways. But we can play him at the front now, and it doesn't matter because if he's phased, he's not getting hit. It doesn't matter. But then when we remove phase, he's gonna have HP to actually tank hits now, and he's gonna apply frostbite to all the enemy units that hit him, while our sirens are accruing their incant mess. I do wonder if he's phased and at the front on the final boss fight, will he be the one that gets melee weakness? Because he applies melee weakness to the front unit, correct? That's the thing. It applies melee weakness to the front unit. If he's phased, he's still technically the front unit, but he's not, I guess he's not a valid target. That might, like, part of me wants to experiment with that. And also, if we do that, 1, he has more HP, 2, he actually can do damage now. But besides the point, could that be a thing? Like, could we use him and keep him phased for like the whole boss fight while he's got melee weakness, and then at the very end, oh no, because then our sirens won't be, you know, useful because we have to incant in order to get them strong. And I still think we do this because he actually does damage and he gains more HP than he otherwise would on the other side. We just had to play 4 spells in order to make him useful. Haste, not great. You just have a lot of HP. Enemy units appear on each floor. We get 100 coins. I think we can make that work. If we can draw our event like turn 1 or 2, that's gonna be nice. Alright, we did not. But we're gonna want this. I think we want this up here. He's gonna get a kill. They're fine. I don't care about them. I want you to die. Hold on. How should I do this? We'll play this. You're the one that gets killed. Awesome. If we play this, if it hits a random unit, if it hits you, that's not great. But if we kill you, you're taking the damage, and it's gonna be nice anyways. Okay. It works. Oh, they gain damage because one of them died. That's right. Okay, here we go. Rage, I want you in the back. Or damage and health, I want. Okay, so yeah, because you're not valid. And I'm gonna put you up here. to take the hit? Are you gonna die? You take A246. I really want you to die. That's not gonna happen if I want to take care of this floor. So you are going to get away. You're gonna die and y'all are all gonna do 4 damage? So you're gonna do 12 damage to the pyre. I don't like that. Alright, well you're gonna die and you're gonna gain HP and you're still gonna do 12 damage to the pyre. Well, okay. See, now they're taking significantly more damage because he is no longer phased. Not great, but I do like where we're at now. You're not dying. Still. Let's make you weak. Let's hope, I was about to say, let's hope that works in a good way. He's still clean his feet. I mean, I'm sacrificing pyre HP, but I do think that it will benefit us. So you're dying and you're dying. Okay, good. So what if we focus you then? There we go. And I don't know, I could play the Mollusk Mage here. He can do something. Maybe. None of these guys are endless, so this should be a brief respite. Okay. Alright, here we go. I think this gets you to 33. Okay, so you're gonna die up here. That's fine. I think we give you as much rage as you want and armor. Yes. Gives us an incant. Play our vent to get another incant. Play this to get another incant. And now we've got a lot of damage coming in, and you're all dead. Okay. That makes me feel a lot better. I still think we need a little something more to really get going, but I do like where we're at. This is something we can use. Deal 5 damage to enemy units and apply Frostbite 5, and it does it if we discard it, or not discard it, but if we you know what I mean. Discard through ways of like a spell. Move unit to the front, apply armor 10, don't really care. The Rage Serum is free, it applies more rage. Yeah, why not? We don't have, there are no cons to us taking free spells, other than them filling up our deck. I mean, I think we kind of gotta keep coming here. Give us the pyre health, give us the money, so we can potentially stop giving me large stone, I beg you. If I could, I'd put it on the Alpha Fiend, but I can't. We do have money, so we could probably make it work. We can put it on you. In which case, we could have our Steelworker on the top, and we could put our Endless Alpha Fiend up there when he dies on the middle floor. But that would be 80 plus 50 is 130. So 365 minus 130 is still like 235. So we still have enough to afford whatever happens after this. So I think we do give you a large stone. Give me multi-strike. You jerk. Okay, you know what? Let's make one of you endless. Which one's going to be our biggest one? I still want you to have multi-strike. You being endless could be nice. If we make you endless, but then that kind of removes the effect of the HP, kind of. If we make you endless, then we can play you with our Demon Fiend on the second floor. You can take a little bit of hits, you can apply more hits, and if this carries over, then you're going to be real nice, except you have no multi-strike. You benefit a lot from multi-strike, but so do you. And we have a lot of rage enabling you cards. So maybe we want you to be endless for us. I don't know. We can just give you a lot of HP or give you a lot of HP. And give you HP. Like, make you an endless HP, just make you a one capacity meat shield. I mean, that's not a bad idea, but you're not endless, so you're kind of worthless. Is that what I want? I think you benefit most from having multi-strike. Actually, not really. You gain a lot of rage, so it's tough. It really is tough because you scale significantly higher attack-wise because of the sheer amounts of rage that you get from the incants. You are far more balanced. So why don't we give you the HP? Because you're going to be our damage dealer, and we want you to be endless in hopes that when you die, your stuff carries over. We really need to keep an eye out for that for when you die. And then I guess we got to give you multi-strike. I mean, they both benefit so much from multi-strike, but if we can only choose one, we got to go Nameless Siren then. You become a more successful meat shield, I guess. Not bad. I don't know. We'll make a more successful meat shield, and really just get rid of a train steward. We could get rid of another one. No, we can't. We don't have the money. I don't know. That was a much better shop, but I am still hesitant about how I feel about this. He's got multi-strike 4. That's not great. He's gonna get a lot of frostbite on him though. You extinguish, you grant stuff, and you have HP. Armor 15. I don't think we do. What are we hitting next? Pyro remains hellbent, concealed counters, or money, more stuff, and unstable vortex. I think we still got to go here. So we're getting 75 coins, which means we're getting 135, which means we can either afford the first item. I think we can make this work. It might cost us a little bit of higher HP, but and they're not going to get killed by the flippin' whatchamacallits, this bad boy right here. But it's still going to be nice. We do not want to play a train steward here unless he's going to be a meat shield, because we need to be able to play our endless siren there. We did get our event turn 1, which is really nice. You don't have HP, you can die. So here, you're gonna die. We don't need to play anything up there. One of you is gonna die. All right. We could play this up here for 0 and kill them all. Or we could play it down here. They won't die. You're gonna die. That's a problem. We need to get you 4 shards, which means we have to play this down here. There we go. So now you're taking the damage. But are you on? Y'all are dying to frostbite. That's nice. Okay. You need to be played right here. I would love. We can make that work. Yeah. So you aren't dead. That's not ideal, but still better. Maybe do this. We do this. We do frostbite, just to get these incants out of control. The HP is getting a little low, but we've only got 3 waves remaining. Here we go. All right, so I think we can pierce. Who do we want to pierce? We're only doing 5 damage. I think if we ice one of them, they're gonna do more. They're gonna do significantly more damage. I'd rather them die to frostbite. Let's get you. Okay. We can play you. You'll die. Okay, so you're gonna kill our train steward. That's not. Oh wait. Let's let you take damage. So you're gonna hit our pyre, which isn't great, and then we'll play our vent. We'll play this. Okay. I didn't fully follow all that happened, but I know they gained some damage. Alright, and this is just in Kansas City. Never mind. But I still think we're all right. I say that now. We're about to find out if your stuff carries over when you die. Make you spell weak. Pierce you. Now you're taking a lot more damage. And if we vented for 14, you would. Dang it! But there you go. Now you're all dying. The incants are real. So we weren't gonna find out what happens when she dies in regards to her rage. Why not? No. Potential, but no. I mean, it does work with. It works with Spike of the Hellhorn. Because she's going to be in the back, and if we do give this to her, it's going to give her armor 20, and then if we hit her with this for like 1, it applies 2x armor. No, okay, so it doesn't multiply her armor. I was about to say that's going to be OP if that's how that works. It is not how that works. I think we can still use it though, or we can give it to like our champion. He doesn't get the well, no, because he needs to take HP damage in order to apply his revenge. Let's come here. Let's get rid of our train stewards. We're fighting Fell, aren't we? Yeah. It's gonna be tough. Please give me multi-strike. Thank the Lord. Alright, so you are pogging up damage. I think we give you more HP, honestly. Give you more HP. Now we don't really need any of this. We can have one train steward doing 15 damage. Nah. He's comfy. He's a comfy boy. What do we reroll? Nothing, because the only unit we have that can take any more upgrades is our train steward, and he's hot garbage. So I'm just going to purge him. Because we don't need him. And we're gonna leave. So you are endless with multi-strike. And you just have a lot of HP. I'm trying to build towards the final boss fight. Oops, sorry about that. And I'm just afraid that the melee weakness is just going to be too much of a problem for the units I have. I don't know. I mean, I think we'll be all right to take Fell, but I do think it's going to be an issue. At least we got the tanky siren out first, so we don't have to worry so much about him dying. We need to play this. Might as well give you rage. Oh, we can't give you rage. Okay, so might as well do that. Alright, so you're almost dead. So you're gonna add garbage into our deck, which isn't great. Got you, so you can come up here. Search this. Might as well. There we go, now y'all are dying. You're still alive, which honestly I kind of forgot about because I'm really focused on this bottom floor. You need to be played. Okay. What else? I can give you armor, which is an incant. I think we gotta play this though. Which means we can't play anything else. Which means our pyre's about to take quite a hit because they're gonna live. But now I think, so you're dead. You're still not dead. Why are you taking damage? Oh, because you have Frostbite. You can play Ice Tornado. It would probably kill you. You're gonna die next turn. That's fine. I think we get the most out of our incants. And we pierce. Oh, ice you. Ice you. Look at that. There we go. Now we're starting to do some work now. He's taking a lot of damage that I would rather him not take. Okay. We should have played this first. Huh. Our pirate could take 5 damage. Or we can do 5 damage to enemy units and apply Frostbite 10. That. Or we could torch. Boom. That's going to give us more incants. And it's also going to keep our pirate from taking damage. But this will. It's going to. Well. I don't know. This will apply more Frostbite immediately, which will then apply more damage over time as they move through the floors, and also gives you Frostbite. Actually, no, because you apply 9 Frostbite every time you get hit, and you're going to get hit twice, so you're actually going to apply 18 Frostbite, so I think we benefit more from playing that. But our pirate is taking quite the hit, and so is our champion. If we play an Ice Tornado, it will probably get you kills. Let's try to get you killed because you do a lot of damage. Give you 6 rage or give you 6 rage and 6 armor. I think the armor is going to be more useful for you just right now. Well, no, because if we give you armor, then you probably won't. Ugh. We got 2 waves, so the next wave is probably a brief respite. You're going to have 1 HP unless we kill these guys. I think we do this. It hit who he needed it to hit. You're only taking 6. Let's give you the rage. There we go. Making one of them quick might have been a smart decision, but we only got quickness at the first shot. Urge. Oh, well, okay, so we're just gonna kill you. We're gonna vent, and we can play this twice. So, you've got 3 HP. You're dead. I don't believe it. Let's just not mess with it. Just don't mess with the red X. Good job, Mikey. We actually did it on the first floor, nonetheless. Oh my god! This has to be taken. Deal damage. Hold on. Deal damage to the front enemy unit equal to 2 times the number of spells in your deck 3 times. So we would do 40 damage 3 times. Good, but doubling the amount of rage though. If we put capacity on, that means we can play. We would have, what is it? 6. We would have 7. 4, 5, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. But you're the only other endless unit. Unless we, no, because we didn't. Wait, no, we made. Where's our urchin, our mollusk mage? Now he's just. We just gave him a little bit of damage. We could take draw, potentially get more spells to play. We could take energy, just in case. You need to cost less, and potentially remove consume. If we can remove consume, make you cost less, or I think that actually that just kind of needs to happen. Was the thunk me? I don't know. It might have been. I might have like leaned my chair into the wall. I don't know. Something might have fell in the garage. Where'd you hear it from? Highway towards the laundry. I mean, do you have the laundry going? No, no. Then it was probably me, potentially. I don't know. Probably hit the wall with my chair. This is one of the first few times where this is more of a tough decision than it has been. The energy would be nice because we could play, in theory, we could play more cards. The draw is nice because we can draw, you know, potentially draw more free cards, which really go well with our incants. Capacity is nice because we could actually play our Mollusk Mage on the bottom floor and let him do just something so our spells would be better. So we got one more fight, and then we got the final boss. Don't need to go here. Oh well, I like the Pyre Health, but I think we need to go here and potentially get some game-changing relic. So what do we have here? Holy cow! Okay. So he's phased. If he has 10 stacks of shard, remove phase. That's a lot harder to get. Well, I say it's not hard to get. It's going to take more time to get. So that's the problem. Apply Frostbite 1 per shard. And this one, it just gives him more HP. This one we can resolve in like 2 turns. This one is probably going to take like 2 to 3 turns. But really, you're endless, so that doesn't matter too much, and you have enough HP that you should be able to tank a hit for 3 turns. And then once he's out there, he's doing some work. Let's check out this. Friendly units enter with a Rage 3. That is 9 extra damage, so that's actually 18 extra damage for you. So you would start with Rage 3, which is plus 9. So you'd be at plus 14 times 2. So you go from 10 to 28. Yes. Not bad. Apply Frozen to a random card in your hand. Useful. If we need like a single card that we can't play. Our friendly units enter with armor 5. Also good, but not game changing. I think the Rage and this might have a place, like if we want to save like a card, if we don't play a foregone power or something like that, where we actually have a card in our hand left over, we can freeze it. Like Last Stand, maybe. Like save this until the last last round, and then double our Siren's Rage potentially, or I think we're gonna like that. I think we're gonna like that. What is this? Give me... I don't know. I don't know what I want you to give me. I don't really care about any of these. We don't need this card clogging up our deck. Oh. Oh. You're not the... This isn't the money one. Like Endless. A silent silence to enemy units. Disables triggered abilities. Is melee weakness a triggered ability? Or apply trample? I think we have to take Endless, and if we could, because that's one of the reasons why I took the capacity, is like I say just in case, but like we could play both Sirens on our middle floor when they die, and they're all going to be Endless, and then we can play them on our top floor as well with our Steelworker. But maybe the Steelworker will die, but if their stuff holds over, If their stuff holds over when they die, then that's gonna be awesome. Trample, don't get me wrong, trample is nice. I don't think that's going to be as useful as applying Endless when we're going against the melee weakness Seraph. We can't take that. I've got like half Pyre health right now. There's no way I can take that. So you have a lot of HP. You have multi-strike. And if you slay, you get 5 health. Awesome. Okay. But your HP is not very high. So we can kill you. We're going to be happy. We need to save this. So play you here. You're not getting hurt. It's fine. Play you here. Freeze. You know, I'm actually okay that that got frozen. We need you guys to die. We can play our Mollusk Mage. He'll just die. There's not a big point. We can play you. We can play you here. Or we could play you like right here or something. I don't know. You're gonna die. We could play you right here, just so we keep the magic power. All right. So if we do that, we play this and it discards Titan's Tooth. All right. Well, that's actually okay because we actually made that work. You're going to be a problem. We need to get our good units out there very quickly to deal with them. You're going to do like 50 something damage to our Pyre. I think this fight might actually kill us. This will kill you. Y'all are dying. Holy cow. We can kill you. It kind of has to be done. We apply Frostbite 6. You'll die. Oh man. This is tough. Might have should have played you right here just so you could die and before we get... If we can get Remnant Pack next turn, we gotta apply it to you. Or we can play it here. I think we have to do it here just so you'll die and y'all can start, you know, doing something. This will consume. I think we don't need to save it, but it'll get an incant and it does damage to you. We might. I think we might. Oh no, because our Pyre does more damage now. I forgot about that. Okay, hold up. You need to go here. Boom. You need to be endless. How many shards do you have? You only have 4 shards. Awesome. Is this? Can we vent? Wonderful. You're at shard 6. We need to get you out there. You're gonna do so much damage. Don't like that. Here's your rage. Shard 7. We need to get you to 9, right? We need to get you to 10. 7, 8, 9, 10, but then we can't play our endless Alpha Fiend. It does retain. That's actually wonderful. If we pierce, we can almost get you killed. So you're dead. Good news. If we do this, I don't want to deal 13 damage. That's garbage. We can kill someone. We can kill one of these guys. That's the case. Let's kill you. Actually, hold on. We can get you with a vent. Because you are at... Oh wait, you're endless, so it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter because we got you endless. So you need to be here then. And you're frozen, so we can play you next turn. Even though you're gonna do a lot of damage. Ah, our pyre is so close to dying. You need to die. That needs to happen. Is there a way to make that happen? You do 25 and you do 26. Spell weakness. We can play this for damage and then give you frostbite. It does discard that, which sucks, but he needs to die in order for this fight to work. And you're at 9. We need to play one more spell. Piercing. Well, let's just hit you. You're back. And now you're dead. Just like that. And that's what I'm afraid of. We need to get the 10 spells out. So either get the 10 spells out or get the endless card out there. But honestly, I'm not liking our chances. Not because our damage is necessarily low, but because our main key to success is the revenge trigger on our champion, and supplemented by the damage from our sirens, which when they die, unless they're endless, is going to be a problem of the damage output. Plus our pyre only has 9 HP. I think we're going to like Unnamed Tome. I don't think we can make Battering Ram. We might be able to make Battering Ram work depending on where's he at? Our Steel Worker. It won't be a lot, but it might be something. I'm scared. I don't know. Duplicate. You know what? What if we duplicate our Nameless Siren? I mean, you've only got 10 HP, which does suck, but you're endless. And we can stick you with our champion, or with our, where's he at? Our Alpha Fiend. You won't gain a lot of rage down or in the middle floor if we duplicated you. This serves no purpose, this serves no purpose. We would be going here strictly for the duplication. I do not think that is a smart play, because I do not think we can win on our own in that instance, because we need to output significantly more damage for those high HP targets, which requires us to get our champion unfazed, which is a problem currently. I think we have to go here. Like, we have to take higher HP, which obviously is not a whole lot. We might be able to afford a single relic. Remove consume, cost +1, 20 magic power plus consume. Isn't it our... Oh, you're not attuned. Okay, we don't have any attuned spells. Let's look at the trinkets. This would have been nice to have earlier. Spells get an extra upgrade slot. +3 magic power. That's not bad. If we can get the, Moss Mage, that combined is plus 11. What do you think, Mikey? But also, it pretty much ruins where you at. It kind of ruins branding, right? It makes it nice to attack enemies with. Spells get an extra upgrade slot. Okay, so if we bought that, we would have, what, 40 gold left. We'd come here, what could we afford? -1 and magic power consume? What could we add that to? This. We could make that cost 2. We can remove consume. We can make that cost 3 still, but it remove consume. We could do that and make that 0, or keep it 0, remove consume. Do the same to this, make it cost 1, make all of our units endless, but we only have so much capacity. I think we go, but we can do that anyways. Or, sorry, we can't remove consume. We can add magic power and consume. Don't mind me. I think we want magic power. And from there, we might as well try our best. 20 magic power plus consume. I have one really good horn break. I think we need to make battering ram cost less, or make this be free. Make this cost less, but probably. They're gonna consume either way. So first off, magic power consume. We can't put it on cards that consume anyways. 43 3 times, that's not bad. We can have one really solid ice tornado. That is a thing, because we have not been playing ice tornado because we've been trying to get our incants out there. What if we made like these spells just free so we could play more of them? Let's do that. -1. I think. Let's do that. I don't know. I'm iffy. Generally, we're either like so pogged that the Seraph can't even get to the pyre room, or it's our pyre that gets the kill, and he's gonna gain strength on rally and incant. He's up there, so that's okay. So gains damage whenever we rally and incant, so that's actually awful when he comes to this floor. We want you, as of right now you're dying, but we can kill you with the vent. You come up here. You're fine. You need to get killed. We need to get you unfazed as soon as possible. That is, I would say, the highest priority. You know, before we play you, I need to find out where to play you. You can take damage, but you're endless. So actually, I think I want you in the back now. Strictly because you've got the HP, I don't want you to die, but you're endless. So until we make you endless, I want you back here. Okay. Okay. Get all the incants. You're at 6. Okay. You're gonna come down here, which is gonna be a big problem. We can double the rage on you. You have 13 rage. I think we can wait on that. We need to play this. You're at 6. We could do 7, 8, 9, and get you unfazed next turn. You're gonna okay. So it does skip you. So you are melee weak. So but you're taking a lot of damage too. Why are you taking? Oh, because you're hitting as well, and you're multi-strike. So you're gonna. That's right. Okay, so you're gonna get killed, and then all the rest of the damage is going to you. I see. So in that case, you go here, and I think we just incant on this floor, and y'all are gonna die to vent. So let's focus on you. Okay, you're still taking 20-some damage, which isn't great, but if we can get Remnant Pact, then we're going to be in a really good spot. When I say in a really good spot, what I mean is now you're taking the damage, and now we can actually potentially, if we'd have taken Trample, that would have been good on you, but you're gonna die, that's fine. You need Frostbite, it kind of stinks, but you're gonna come back, which is fine. What card did I just play? It applies Frostbite to the front unit, not enemy units. You're not endless, so you're not going to die. And I would say that's okay, but it's not okay because our Pyre is about to die. How do we want to do this? I think we play our Vent up here. We can play it for 0 and ice them 2. You are taking... You do 40 damage. You're taking 10 damage from Frostbite. You'd be taking 30 and put you... We have to survive 2 hits from you, which we cannot do. So what if we put... What if we hit you with this? To the front, we would do 60 plus 3 damage. We could survive 1 hit with that and still play the Vent. But we wouldn't be able to play our Alpha Fiend. But that's the only way our Pyre survives for now. But then dealing with you is a whole nother ordeal. And do we care if you die? Kind of, but not really. Because if we can make them endless, we can just keep moving them up the floors as we need to. Assuming our Pyre survives. You're going to be a pain. I don't know how we're going to get rid of you. And this is going to do a lot of damage to us. If we vent, no, I failed. I'm an idiot. We're dead. I was like, we'll summon him here because he's endless and he lives and everything. I meant to play Battering Ram. Oh, crap. Okay. So, what do we do here? He's not getting hit. Which means you're getting the final hit on him. I don't know. Okay, our Pyre is but he's pretty strong right now. This will get the kill. What do we want here? I don't want you to die. I don't want you. Actually, I don't care if you die because you're endless. I think this has to be played. So we get the kill. Has to be played, has to be played, has to be played. Okay, so our champion's gonna die. Not good. Got our Alpha Fiend, so we can put him here. Why not? Okay. Now, at least we've got our Endless floor set up. Torch. Hold on. Frozen. Apply silence enemy units. So, if we silence you, does it silence? It's a trigger. Yes? Does that work? Disable triggered abilities. Yeah, rally it. Yeah, maybe. I hope. Okay. How do we want to do this? As many cans as we can. Hopefully we can get you killed some way. We might have wanted you to die. That might have been a good thing. Okay, hold up. You need to be endless. Needs to happen. We'll see if it still does the thing. It does not grant him damage. Great. Okay, so everyone here is endless. We can't summon the Lawless Mage. We kind of need everything, and I wish you would die. I really do. Because you're only taking 69 damage. If we can get you killed, which we can't. 8 damage, armor 20. That's good. Okay. It's progress. At least you won't be melee weak anymore. But then I think once you all die, then I think we put you up front, you in the back, and you right here. You in the middle. I think that would be the best combination for that. And then our only other option is Prevent. We're not going to do 2,000 damage in the next on this floor. That's not great. That's not great at all. I don't think there's any way we can get you killed. So pretty much we either have to get him killed on this turn. Otherwise, the Gilded Wing will kill our Pyre in 2 hits. And there's no way we can stop that. That won't do it. Like, if we somehow were able to play all of our spells, like, against him, well, you know, then we still wouldn't be able to kill him. Because we'd have to get him down to where our Pyre could kill him in 1 hit. So our only option, the Alpha Fiend. Okay, so you don't retain your rage. You retain your stuff. So that is nice to know. We learned. So in that case, let's play you here. You're still dying. That sucks. Why don't I have energy? 2, 3. I get it. So yeah, we've lost. Ah, dang it. Well, don't be so sad, Mikey. It's okay. Oh, he did not enjoy that. I'm sorry, buddy. Well, we learned a lot. So, okay, so endless units. The Siren who gains strength and health retains it on death. So does the Alpha Fiend. It didn't look like the Rage Siren retained her rage. It didn't have anything showing that. It might have showed it. Like if I had summoned her, maybe she had to be summoned in order to display the rage. But just looking at the name card, it did not have the same look as the other ones did, because the Alpha Fiend, like, it was visible, his units or his damage and was changed. It was green. Same with I think it's the Nameless Siren. Her HP and damage were changed. So, but the Rage Siren was not. So now we know. Bye, Mikey. Now we know Nameless Siren is the way to go. Make her multi-strike because the Rage doesn't carry over if they're endless. That is very important information. What else could we have done against that fight? Not taking phase 10. I think that could have done it. If we'd have stuck with like the 45 damage, and then we would have been at like 90 HP instead of like 90 and 100, I think we would have been better off, because we could have gotten our champion out there a lot sooner as far as damage and revenge triggers are concerned. and we could have been applying a lot more frostbite to all the enemy units. The only problem with that is the potentiality of, if we got him out there faster, he would be what is it called, dead faster, because he'd be taking hits faster. So I don't know how that would work out. We'd get him out there faster, he'd be doing less damage, but he'd be doing the damage sooner. But still, there would be more turns for enemies to hit him with. We could have made him endless. Did he die before that we got that option? No, but we put endless on the nameless siren, which was the one we should have put it on before, but hindsight's 2020. I didn't know the rage didn't carry over, but now I do, and I know that the other incants do carry over. So put endless on her, on the nameless siren, and or Stygian champion. That would have been good with the tome. So like we could have made the nameless siren endless, stuck the rage siren in the back, and then use the endless tome on our champion. But he'd start back. But if we did that and we played him, he'd come. I bet he'd come back with phased again, which I don't know how that would work. I guess he just kind of dies because he's a invalid target. So whenever the final boss would kill the remaining units, he would just cease. What else could we have done? Multi-strike on the Alpha Fiend is always good, but he had no survivability, so like he would have gained damage very quickly, but he wouldn't have been able to survive very long unless we made him endless, which we did, but we also gave him HP because he kind of needed it, because he's not squishy, but towards the end game, if you don't have one or the other, he's gonna just die very quickly. What else could we have done? Silence works on the Seraph. That's very useful knowledge. I don't know if we could have gotten that out there sooner. I think we played it as soon as we drew it. Because I don't think the damage that the Seraph did is not what lost us the run. I don't think. It's just the sheer amount of HP that the Gilded Wings have, and we didn't have enough damage output to get through the units to get to and kill the Gilded Wings before they got up to the pyre. And entering the final fight with 20 something pyre health to begin with is not smart anyways. So we need to work on getting those Gilded Wings taken care of in a very quick manner. Which frostbite honestly is not the best way to do, purely because they'd only take that frostbite damage like up to the point that they die essentially. But if say we come out of phase, come out of phase, we're at what, 10 whatever it's called, the 10 stacks. So each attack would apply 10 frostbite to, well, that could work, but that also puts our champion in a bad spot because he gets closer to death, applying, taking all that damage. Oh, Mikey scratching. Taking all that damage and applying that frostbite. So it would work up to the point that our champion died. I don't know. There are a lot of things I could have done better on that run, but most of what I did wrong was due to things I straight up just didn't know how they worked. Like, I didn't know the endless rage unit didn't carry over when they died. However, the strike gain from the Alpha Fiend and the HP and damage from the nameless siren do. That's nice to know. I didn't know that silencing works on the Seraph the Patient. Holdover event was nice with all that magic power. That was nice. But I mean, I'm happy with how the stream went. It always sucks that we died, but we definitely learned a lot. If I can retain that knowledge, then I know that'll help in the future. But we did get like just, so I would feel we got subpar RNG both in shops and the final boss fight. But there are definitely ways we could have performed better. Anyways, that'll do it for tonight. Oh, I was gonna go to this page so I could get a closer view of the cat, but he jumped down right as I hit the transition. So that'll do it for tonight. Won't say anything about streaming on the weekend. We might not. If we don't, either way, I'll be here on Monday with Enter the Gungeon. We're gonna keep trying to get that rap floor. I've already forgotten the directions we're supposed to go, so I'll have to look that up again. And yeah, it'll be a nice weekend. Do that. We're getting closer to the holidays. All that fun stuff. I'll send y'all off with some silence. Uh, Other than that, everyone have a good rest of the night, and I'll see you when I see you. Peace.